Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this morning with Toby and Fred, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Toby's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Fred is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and release on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Toby's going to come home with his very own training equipment, and you're going to be taught how to work with that during your follow-up training session. Now, if you notice, Toby's sitting very nicely at Fred's left, if you remember, where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Toby heel. Now, the goal when heeling with your dog is that he stay even with your left leg when walking. If you change pace or change direction, he should do the same. So he should be able to walk at a very leisurely pace with you, or if you want to speed it up, he should adjust accordingly. We have owners that actually are runners that run with their dogs at heel position, so it's doable. Now, the next exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. You're going to use the open flat of your palm and the one-word command to stay. Now, the sit-stay and the down-stay, you can practice right in your home. You don't have to go outside, and it's good for helping to develop self-control and maturity. When Fred returns back to him, he walks all the way around him, returning all the way back to heel position where they started, and they take off heeling again. It's very, very hot out here, so we're trying to get our videos done this morning before it gets unbearable. And if he's acting like a little bit, shy or whatever, you can talk him up, coax him up. He probably won't act that way with you. Nice automatic sits. And Fred will leave him in another sit-stay. You walk out to the end of your leash and you turn to face your dog. And this time, instead of returning back to him, Fred is going to demonstrate the come on command. And that's one command that you always want to be happy and make a big fuss about, because if your dog gets away from you for any reason, you want him to have a good come on command and never call him in and be mad at him. He's doing a really great job of heeling, staying right with Fred, of nice automatic sits. He's looking up at Fred, paying attention. Now, he didn't sit right away, so you heard Fred say, no, sit. And if necessary, that would be when you would give that little tug. And Fred is going to call him again. You're going to practice your sit-stays from about 30 seconds working up to 3 minutes. When he comes to you, he should come right in front of you and sit, and then he returns back to heel, because everything starts and stops at heel position. Now, the next exercises that we're going to be demonstrating for you are your down commands. And there are 2 of those. The first one is the down from a heel position. So with the dog seated at your left, and always have him seated first, you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. Now, your long down stay, as you can see, dogs hold longer than their sit stays, unless there's a fly or a bug or a rodent. He's looking at a fly, probably. So when Fred returns back to him, he walks all the way around him, back to where they started again, and he should remain lying there until he gets his next command. And he was distracted by something, I'm guessing a bug, and he still remained lying down, so that was very good. He should stay right up with you, not dropping his head, and Fred's going to demonstrate that to you again, the down and stay. And these are the commands, the sit, stay, and the down, stay, especially on these really hot days, that you can practice right in the house. Because you want good house manners, and his housebreaking is going very well. This time Fred will call him out of that down. Excuse me. And then they're going to show us next the down from a distance. We're going to cut out some of this long healing because it's just too hot for that, and I want to get all the commands in here for you. So you're going to leave him in a sit stay.
Okay.
You're going to walk out to face him, and this time you're going to use your right hand to give the command.
Down.
And he goes down from a distance. Now, we have demonstrated for you all of Toby's formal on-leash obedience commands. His heel, his sit stay, his down stay, his come. These are all the exercises that you're going to be practicing with him when he gets home. He's been a really nice boy, nice to work with, nice to have as a guest here at school. We've enjoyed having him, and thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.